neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Why don't you get out?
Look, the article is going to be printed anyway. I'm just giving you a chance to put forward your point of view. Now, without some mitigating circumstances, it's going to look pretty damning to your business associates.
I said, get out.
You know, you're really disappointing me. I would have thought someone who'd built up a reputation like you have would recognise a no-win situation when they see one. After all, I'm giving you the chance to tell your side of the story.
Oh, yeah? You'll fill in the blanks for yourself, is that it?
Oh, come down off your high horse, Robinson. I've done my homework, remember? You're not so different to me. You want something, you go for it. And bad luck anybody who gets in the way.
Huh? Well, I'm giving you 3 seconds to get out of this office. Otherwise, I'm going to personally throw you out.
Yeah, why not? Maybe I can use it in the article. Prominent businessman turns vicious when questioned about shady past. Hey, come on, Robinson. That strong-arm stuff went out with the Ark. Now, listen, mate. People have got a right to know who they're doing business with before they risk their money.
Oh, and you're going to be the one to tell them, is that it? The great crusading journalist?
You better believe it.
You print one word in that article about me or my family, and you wish you'd never started that magazine. And you'd better believe that.
Anyway, Bradley asked his mum and Mr. Lester if they'd show me where they burned Joan of Arc.
Yes, I can see how that'd appeal to Bradley.
Well, it is historical.
Oh, with you two there, it's more likely to be hysterical.
Well, you said yourself that travelling was good for you.
Darling, I'm not the one you have to convince.
Dad, please, you've got to let me go. You just got to let me go. You've got to let me go.
Please, please. Uh-huh.
Bradley called me all the way from France.
They wanted to go over for a holiday.
France?
Rosemary has to deliver some papers to Jack Lasseter for the sale of the complex. Apparently, Bradley's been missing her.
And I've been missing Bradley.
Yes, Rob, I'd appreciate it if you would. Looks like we're going to need all the ammunition we can get.
Jack's paying her fare.
Can I go, Dad? Please, please. Well, can I?
Yes.
It's a long way, darling.
It's not fair. You and Gran have been to America and I haven't been anywhere. And I haven't seen Bradley.
Just slow
for ages.
down, would you? I'm not saying you can't go. I'm just saying that I don't want to be stampeded into making a decision. We'll talk about it over dinner.
Promise?
Bye.
Lucy.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, stampede. I'll be in my room, practicing my French.
Well, you have to give her points for trying. Did you find out anything?
What about?
A journalist came to interview Paul today at the office.
Pity I hadn't been suspicious enough to throw him out before he got his interview. Seems like he was tied up with Maximize a few years ago.
I seem to remember reading something.
They were one of those self-motivation outfits, really a front for another form of pyramid selling. Not strictly illegal, but a lot of people got their fingers burnt.
Yes, and now he's founded a magazine, the idea of which is to expose any scandal in the private lives of prominent business people. Ostensibly so that the small investor can know just who he's putting his money with.
I've heard of some original excuses for muckraking, but that takes the cake.
I just hope that Paul hasn't said anything that he can use.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I can find Scott Robbins?
That's me.
You're the guy that wrote those articles for the Erinsborough News.
Yeah, it was me.
You've been copping a bit of aggro over them, haven't you?
Just a bit.
Well, relax, I'm on your side. Derek Morris, Disclosure magazine.
Oh, right. G'day. Hi.
It's your editor, Mr. Cutler. He showed me some of your work. It's good. Very good, as a matter of fact. I expected you to be a lot older, that's all.
Oh, I feel a lot older since I wrote them.
Well, it's all part of the game. Good journo's got to call the shots how he sees them. You're bound to tread on a few toes.
I didn't just tread. I stomped all over them. Hey, well, what did you want to see me about anyway?
Well, actually, I think you've got a pretty good future ahead of you, and I might be able to help, if you're interested.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay.
Let's talk then. Yeah, it's only our first edition, but all our market research indicates that there's a big demand out there for this magazine. And if it's a goer, I could be interested in hiring someone like you.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, like I say, I think you've got a lot of talent. You're a bit rough around the edges, you know. You tend to get a bit too involved in the story you're doing, but that all comes together with experience. See, a good journalist has got to learn to sit back, view a story from all angles.
Be a bit attached.
Exactly.
That's what Mr. Cutler said.
Well, he knows what he's talking about. Now, you take those stories you did for the Erinsborough News. How much of those were fact, and how much did you make up?
Oh, it was a bit of both, actually. You got to pad the truth out. You know.
Yeah, but the one about your brother and his wife, that was mainly true, wasn't it?
How'd you know about that one? It was never published.
It's no big mystery. Mr. Cutler showed me his file copy as an example of your work. He's a big fan of yours.
Yeah.
Hey, now, you see what I mean about detachment? As soon as I mentioned it, you got your back up.
Yeah, well, it's become quite a sensitive issue.
Yeah, I'm not surprised if it's as bad as your story says. He didn't visit his wife in prison just before a suicide, is that right?
Hey, come on, what is this? I mean, are we talking about me or Paul or what?
Well, I'm thinking of doing a story on your brother myself.
Oh, boy. All that stuff about liking my article and wanting to hire me, I fell for it. Hook, line and sinker.
Look, I'm just trying to be fair to him, present his side of the story.
Well, you won't get it from me.
Well, if you don't tell me, somebody else will. That's the way it goes, Scott.
Yeah, well, I sort of figured that out for myself.
This is their first issue, and it seems they're working on a pretty tight budget, so they've got to make it succeed first time up. They're desperate for a really big story.
Yeah, well, I suppose we should be flattered that they think we're so important.
Don't underestimate Morris, Paul. He'll twist anything you said to him.
Well, I didn't really say that much. I was too busy throwing him out.
Oh, Paul, you didn't.
Yeah, I know. Well, he probably makes something out of that, too. He said as much.
I'm sort of wearing two hats on all this.
I know. And thanks, Rosemary. Well, the papers really gave Terry a good working over when she tried to shoot me. So there's not really a lot they can do to me. It's the Daniels Corporation that I'm worried about.
Yes, well, as far as that goes, it's no comment from now on. As you said, the story's done the rounds once. Nobody's going to be interested once they realise it's old news.
Scott.
Yeah, I've got to talk to Paul.
Yeah, well, he's on the phone and it sounds important.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Oh, what isn't? It's those stupid stories I wrote. Yeah, well, go on, say it. More trouble.
I think you've said it all, Scott.
Jane, I think you should go home now.
Yeah, I've got to talk to you, mate.
I'm on my way.
Thanks, Jane.
What's all the drama
Mate,
about?
there is a journo hanging around asking a lot of questions and he wants to do a story on you.
It's under control. I know all about it.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't think you know everything. He read my last story, the one Dad got back from Mr. Cutler. Well, it covers just about everything you ever did.
Oh, Scotty.
It's not as simple as that, Luz. You don't just take a toothbrush, fire it in a bag and hop on the first plane. There are other things to think about, like schoolwork, for example.
Well, Bradley's got a tutor. I can do lessons with him and learn my French at the same time.
You've got an answer for everything I say, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
You could be a bit more of a help.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think it's a wonderful opportunity for her.
And you?
Oh, I'm on the side of the angels, Jim. I've always thought children should broaden their horizons.
Oh, great.
Oh, it isn't as if she'll be travelling alone. She'll have Rosemary to look after her.
Yeah, Dad.
Oh, looks like I'm outnumbered, doesn't
Does
it?
that mean I can go?
I suppose so.
Only
Where do you think you're going, young lady?
to back.
Not now. Come back and finish your Oh, that child. Oh, this was supposed to be a celebration dinner for you tonight, darling. I'm sorry, but Lucy's stolen the limelight.
I don't mind a bit, Mum. She's growing up so fast.
She certainly is. I don't think Bradley's going to know what hit him.
Oh, there you are. I didn't know what time you were coming in. Your dinner's in the oven.
Oh, not now, thanks, Gran. I'm not really hungry. We've got trouble.
Morris read my story about Paul. Mr. Cutler gave him a copy.
Yeah, and apparently it contains some pretty spicy stuff.
Oh, no.
That's all we
Well,
need.
before we hit the panic button, let's just find out what we're up against. Have you still got a copy of the story?
Yeah, in my room. Got 2 CDs.
Doesn't look like it was going to be as easy as we thought.
I don't quite think that no comment will cover it this time.
I thought I'd seen Paul angry before. And I mean really angry, but I honestly thought he was going to throw this guy out.
Can you hold this for a sec?
Aren't
you in the slightest bit curious about Paul's visitor?
No.
You don't have to work there.
Maybe you should ask for danger money.
Look, you call that gift wrapping, let me do it.
It doesn't have to be fantastic,
It
you
could
know.
be better than that. Food scraps. You gift wrapping food scraps?
I wasn't gift wrapping them. I was just sticking the package up so it doesn't fall open on the way home.
Well, why are you taking food scraps home?
They're for Bouncer, they're not for me.
You really miss that little dog, don't you?
What? Miss him? It's a wedding on the rug and tearing up Des's shoes and the newspapers and... I sure do.
Well, you shouldn't have given him to Lucy. I mean, she did refuse him in the first place.
Well, I had to, didn't I? After that business with Basil.
It's your problem, Mike. You're too kind. That's why you asked me out in the first place, to be kind.
I asked you out because I liked you. Actually, I was sort of wondering if you wanted to go to the movies tonight.
Look, you don't have to ask me out just because we started talking about old times.
I was going to anyway. I was just waiting for the right moment.
Really?
Really. Look, I've got to stay around here till after 7. You could come over after tea and then we could leave from here. What do you reckon?
Okay.
Great.
I'll see you at 7 then.
Fine, 7.
Okay. You don't mind me going out tonight, do you, Nan?
No, of course not. You go ahead and have a good time. Oh.
Well, it's just that you seemed a bit funny when I mentioned it.
Oh, no. That was something else. Nothing for you to worry about. There. Right. Off you go, then.
Nan, there's something wrong, isn't there?
Oh, I suppose you have a right to know. After all, you live here, too. You see, the interest rate rises lately. Well, they've made the mortgage repayments go up again, and... Well, now that I have to rely on just my salary and with no other money coming in...
From Grandad, you mean?
Yes, from Len. Without money coming in from him, well, I can't possibly meet these new repayments.
Well, the rates are going to go down again next year. Everyone says so.
Next year.
Don't you have any money saved?
All our savings went on the deposit when we moved into this place.
Well, I could let you have a little more board each week.
Oh, thank you, dear. But office juniors get precious little. No. I'll just have to find some other way to raise the money, otherwise I'm very much afraid we'll lose this house.
I just don't understand how you could write something like this, Scott. Personal, intimate family details.
Well, we got the article back before it was printed. Anyone's to blame us. Mr. Cutler, he had no right to keep a copy.
But I don't see how he could bring himself to write it in the first place.
Oh, I'll get him.
Apportioning blame isn't going to help, Helen.
Oh, Mr. Robinson, I saw your car out in the street. I needed to have a word.
Look, Mrs. Mangle, if it's got anything to do with work, can you see me in the office on Monday morning?
It will only take a moment.
Mrs. Mangle, not now.
Oh, I don't want to have a sleepless night about it. I need a raise.
I pay you the award wage. Now, I don't think you've been with us long enough to justify anything more.
If you just hear me out...
Mrs. Mangle, I'm entitled to my personal life. Now, I don't think you've got the right to come barging in here when I'm with my family. I've asked you politely. Now, please go.
Well, I think you're being most
Mrs. Mangle,
unfair.
good night. Great. Top of everything else, Mrs. Mangle.
What does she want?
Oh, nothing important. I think we should contact our lawyers. Well, maybe we can sue Disclosure if they print anything we don't like.
But I doubt that Morris would back down even if we did sue. It's exactly the sort of publicity that Disclosure needs at this stage. I mean, they'd milk months of copy out of a court case.
Great, fantastic.
And what if he found out about you and Peter Smith and that redevelopment scheme? I mean, you didn't know he was a criminal, but who's going to believe that?
No, Gran, that's already occurred to me.
Darling, you and me and Gerard, he's going to have a great time with that.
Look, I think I better ring our American lawyers after all.
Oh, no, just slip my wrists and be done with it. Hold it, mate.
So you can stick in your 10 cents worth and tell me what a creep I am? Don't bother, Paul. I've heard it all before.
Listen. Writing that story for the newspaper was a pretty stupid thing to do, but you know that.
Yeah, I reckon. I mean, with everyone in Ramsay Street treating me like a leper, and now it's my own family. But how was I supposed to know that that creep Derek Morris would come along and just drag it all up again, hey?
You couldn't know. The important thing now is to do something about it, and we can't unless we all stick together, right?
Yeah, right.
I think with the full force of the Robinsons about to come down on his head, that Sly won't know what hit him, eh?
I think he's got a chance.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
I was beginning to think you changed your mind.
No chance. Nan was a bit upset, that's all. No, not about us. Her mortgage payments have gone up and, well, she went to see Paul about a raise and he wouldn't even listen to her.
Is it serious?
She said she could lose the house. I know Nan's one to over-exaggerate, but I think she really means it. I'd go and see Paul myself, but, well, 2 of us in 2 days, he'd go right off his face.
Well, it doesn't take much to make Paul do that, does it?
Well, he's been really good to me, and I just don't want to hassle him.
Well, I just wish there was something I could do to help.
Well, you're listening to me. It's something. I don't really deserve it the way I've treated you.
What about the way I've been acting? Fighting with Shane and everything?
Oh, that's history. I mean, we're friends now.
Actually, Jane, I was sort of wondering if we could be more than just friends.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yes?
Good evening, Mrs. Mangle, is it?
Yes, it is.
Derek Morris, Disclosure Magazine.
Oh, I see.
I wonder if you could spare 5 minutes for a chat.
Oh, I don't know what anyone from a magazine would want with me. We're just ordinary folk round here.
Not according to the Erinsborough News.
That story was nothing but a pack of lies, and I refuse to
Yes,
discuss it.
I know, Mrs. Mangle, I know. That's why I'm here. You see, the things that were said in that story don't quite fit in with what I've heard about you from people around here. You're a woman who's very well thought of in Erinsborough, Mrs. Mangle.
Well, I've always tried to do my best by other people.
Yes, and now that's why gutter journalism sticks in my throat. It gives the rest of us, the decent journos, a bad name.
Yes, I suppose it must.
Especially when you consider that if there's anybody with something to hide around here, it's the Robinson family themselves.
I wasn't going to be the one to say.
I don't think they should be allowed to get away with it, do you?
Well, no, but what can one do?
Well, I think they should be taught a lesson.
How do you mean?
I've always believed in fighting fire with fire. I'll do an article on them. I'm sure you could tell me a lot about what goes on around here. And after the way they've treated you, you've got a right to see justice done.
Oh, I don't know. Paul Robinson is my employer.
I know, all strictly professional and above board, I can assure you. I'd be prepared to pay for any information you may give me. I'd be prepared to pay rather well, as a matter of fact.
Gran, have you seen my pink blouse? I can't find it anywhere.
Darling, those clothes you put out in your room are for summer. It's winter in France now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, where are all my thick jumpers and stuff?
Put away in mothballs, and I'm not dragging them out now, so
I
don't
don't
ask.
even know when Rosemary's going to leave.
Well, Auntie Rosemary, you said Mr. Lawson needed those papers right away, didn't you?
Yes, Lucy, as soon as I can get them to him.
Lucy, would you put these away for me, please?
All right.
Thank you, darling.
Oh, yuck, I won't have to eat snails, will I?
No, sweetheart. Off you go.
Well,
Our American lawyers agree with me. If we let Disclosure publish, it may blow over. If we sue, the American papers are bound to pick up on the story. We're talking about the Daniels Corporation worldwide now. A lot of our shareholders are small investors. The moral majority. It's quite a force in America. If they desert us,
the whole thing could come down like a pack of cards, couldn't it?
it's been known to happen, Paul.
What a mess.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Well, we hope not, but we can only sit tight and see.
Rosemary, that won't happen because I'm going to resign.
Paul, you can't do that.
Of course he can't. He's put too much into the company. It wouldn't be nearly the success it's been if it were not for him.
Look, I'm not going to let the Daniels Corporation go under simply because some muckraking journalist wants to print the more sordid details of my life. I think my resignation is the only way out, and Rosemary understands that as well as I do.